Hi, Zizaran here. Now this is going to be an Arc Trap Saboteur guide, and I haven't actually done a guide for this before. I did a Totem one, which should still be really good for Delve. And yeah, I wanted to do an Arc Trap build for guide now that it's been nerfed. It does sound counterintuitive, but the nerf wasn't actually that bad. So it should still be a really strong build, especially for league starts. Sabo offers some like really crazy defensive mechanics. Like you have the blind and the regen from the Ascendancy. Like these two nodes, really strong. And then it's got really good boss killing potential. Chain reaction as well makes it feel really nice. It's gonna be a very good build for beginners to follow, and should be really easily doable on solo Safan, which it's what I did in the hardcore incursion race in the flashback. No wait, no, I did it improperly. Anyway, I remember now, but I did it, and I almost did Uber Elder as well, solo Safan. On a pretty low budget, I did manage to kill her, or get him like 10-20% down? 10-20% left, sorry. And I only had 5.3k life, and mom on top of that, so I wasn't very prepared. But yeah, I felt like it was fairly safe. If I had like trade league gear, it would have been very good. And if I was softcore as well, it would have been a very easy kill. And it like very easily kills all the other bosses. Like Shaper and stuff was very easy. And again, this was with Soul Self-on gear. The character was called Zizaran Uber-Aziri, I think? Zizaran Uber-Aziri. You want to get Path of Building for following this build guide. It's a creation tool, makes planning, managing builds a lot easier. I'm also going to include like gem setups and gear setups and leveling in the Path of Building. You can download Path of Building down below. So it's really good for that. For bandits, you help Illyra to get the crit multi, and for pantheons, you do Shikari and Solaris. Really good to upgrade as well. Shikari gives poison immunity. Skill tree, as usual, very easy to follow. As always, I include like a step-by-step leveling guide for the process of getting through Act 1 to 10. You can just go up here, and then you have like the endgame tree, stuff like that. You can go crit pretty early as well. Make sure you have a diamond flask though. You can get one in Act 7. So on hardcore, I recommend taking Born in the Shadows and Pyromaniac first, and then Perfect Prime and Chain Reaction after that. On softcore, you can go straight for Chain Reaction. Doesn't matter if you like face tank a few things and die a bit. Gear wise, I definitely recommend farming a Tabula in the Aqueduct. This is sort of like what I set up as day one gear. I don't like include resistance stuff in gear on the Path of Building because you just get resist capped. Don't need chaos rest, but like you want to have 75 in all your elemental resistances. So that is important. You don't really actually need any uniques for this build. A lore weave is really good. So save up to 60 unique rings to sell to the vendor for that. Essence worm is really good as well. It lets you run Wrath for free, and then you have like, you only reserve your mana for Clarity. Really good. And then Wise Oak as well. And remember, you have to like balance your resists with that. So the way that works is, so for example, if I had 100, then Wise Oak would penetrate and give me damage resist for all the stats. And this is like after all the faster active. So if I had like a Ruby, it would be harder. So yeah, Wise Oak, very strong. Then other than that, no other uniques I'd really recommend. There are some incursion uniques that are really nice. They're gonna be harder to get. I think there is you can get them from the chest most likely. I don't know if they included incursion uniques in that, but it's the Slave Driver's Hand and Architect's Hand. They're really good. And then you have the Omega Can, which gives you Onslaught. That's only worth using if you have the gloves though. That gives you like really crazy cast speed because it lets you use normal cast speed as trap throwing speed, which is what I was doing. And then you can also use the faster casting gem. Really cool. Felt nice to play with, and like you were really fast. That's like pretty much. I would like have like 2 gear sets here, so you can look at day 1 or end game, where you get like an instant flask, stuff like that. All the gem setups are listed as well, like leveling ones. So you can see like you start off with like freezing pulls, 12 to 18 your arc, 8 plus until crit, stuff like that. Once you get crit, like 50, 60ish maybe. This is the setup you want, and gems are listed by priority as well. So like arc, you need trap obviously, increase effects, finding. Oh, actually, probably be up there. One cluster trap early, but anyway, like it will be listed by priority. So for example, trap and mind damage would be the last thing that you want. So So for this build, when I was playing it, I actually found a pretty decent +1 curse amulet. So I had Orb of Storm's conductivity and also Ela weakness, which was really nice, really good for bosses. But it can be pretty hard to get a +1 curse amulet. Jewels, I'd say Abyssal Jewels are way better since you can get a large amount of flat added spells. Flat added cold is really nice because you can very easily shatter them. If you get flat added cold on your scepter, flat added cold on your jewels, very easy to shatter mobs, then there's nothing to corpse explode. That's really good. On normal jewels, you want like crit multi, attack speed, life, lightning damage, spell damage, stuff like that. Attack speed, as I said, is very nice for moving around. Abyssal jewels, you just want life, flat added to spells. Obviously, there's no really good way of getting onslaught for this. That is like the majority of the build covered. If you have any questions, just drop by my chat at twitch.tv/Zizaran. Thanks for watching. Trying to die less than I do.